people who have passed through that singleness phase, that singlehood phase, ourselves as Christians that have passed through that and are now happily, gloriously married in the Lord, we are here to talk about some things that we've seen, that we've noticed, even from people around, that we're even offering counseling to. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Tolu and I make videos about the Christian faith, lifestyle, motherhood and love. And this is my handsome husband, Pastor Daniel Folarin. Say hi. Alright guys, I know it's thank you. Thanks. It's good to have you. Anyway, I know it's been a minute. I have been off YouTube. Our parents, Caris's grandparents visited, and it's been a lot of, just trying to spend time with family and just make sure things are in order. Anyway, we're here today and that's what matters. And today we will be talking about love. Can I hear someone shout L-O-V-E, love?
L-O-V-E, love.
You're such a great audience, a great co-host. L-O-V-E, love. So today we're talking about love, guys, about relationships, and very quickly, we're going to go straight into, as you can see from the title, why some eligible Christians are single. Whether you're a female Christian, whether you're a male Christian, this video is for you. As people who have passed through that singleness phase, that singlehood phase, ourselves as Christians that have passed through that and are now happily, gloriously married in the Lord, we are here to talk about some things that we've seen, that we've noticed, even from people around, that we're even offering counseling to. So guys, sit back, grab a cup of coffee, tea, drink, whatever you need to get as we get right into this conversation. All right, so Pastor Daniel, I know I dragged you here, and I apologize, but we need to talk about this because it's very important. What do you think is a main reason, or what do you think, because I know it's not one reason, it's more than one. What do you think are the main reasons why Christians are single, eligible, on fire, fervent, spirit-filled, male and female Christians? Why are they still single, even though they even desire to get married themselves?
Well, thank you so much for having me. I do not take it for granted.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, so why? I believe there are many reasons to that, and I will just give few reasons. Number one is previous disappointments. Many brothers or sisters fell in love with another brother or sister, and along the line they got so disappointed, and they feel that they can't have a better person or something. They can't be any more engaged to another amazing fellow and all of that. So it's keeping them disappointments, heartbreak. Brings people to that point.
Yeah, that's so true. Thank you so much for that. And we see that a lot. And even for some people, it's just because they don't want to go through another heartbreak, and they're like, what if I date somebody else and they do the same thing to me? So they haven't healed from that past relationship, and they just think they can't even get better for some other people, and that's very valid. Thank you so much, sir. So I'm just going to go ahead and say one of the reasons why I think, also coupled up with that, I think for a lot of people, it's about them. And when I say it's about them, it's about their character. Although they love the Lord, they claim to love people, but they actually don't, or they don't enough, or they just haven't found the right way to express that love. And people actually see that this sister is fervent, this sister is good, she's on fire, but when they see their people relations, they're like, I don't think I want to be with this person, and then it just disqualifies them. And this especially for ministers. I know this is a reason why a lot of ministers, men, women, have failed to marry or date or court another minister, man or woman, because they were like, I need this people relation for my ministry, and if you cannot undo this, then I cannot undo that. And some people are just rude. and you see them talk to someone elders, and you're like, oh my goodness, why is this man talking to this elderly person that way? How will they talk to my parents? How will they talk to my siblings? And if your family matters to you, then you don't want to delve in. So for a lot of people, they just really have to work on their character, on their behaviors, on their people relations, and they'll pass through that phase. So over to you again, Pastor Daniel. So Pastor Daniel, what do you think is another reason why Christians are still single?
Okay, I would also say that I'll cue after what you have said.
Okay.
People's expectation can be very high. So or you read a romantic book and you saw characteristics of a man, and you just feel, oh, this is my ideal man and all of that. And all the while you've been looking for that ideal man. He has to be 6 feet tall, he has to be dark in complexion, he has to be handsome, he has to talk very softly, or he has to have a baritone voice, all of those. And before you can get that, you see, you might just be surprised that it will only happen in your dream. It might never happen in the physical. Whenever you are set out to see someone who is caught out for you in the physical with some very special characters, you might be disappointed eventually. There is much more to a substance than the container. There is much more to a substance than the appearance. Of what use is a beautiful lady who does not know anything, who cannot carry your vision, who does not have that womb, that mind to carry your vision, that doesn't have substance. It's okay to have a beautiful branding, but that content is the big deal, is the real deal.
Absolutely.
So if you are going to be very big on anything, then it should be the content. So for me, I think some people's expectations are very high. He has to be a pastor, he has to have 1 million followership on Instagram, he has to have this and all of that, so that I can, and blow. So that I can blow. Many people don't want to build with a man. They just want a ready-made man and all of that. So that ideal man in their mind, is...
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much, Pastor Daniel. And just to buttress Pastor Daniel's point, now the thing is this: we're not saying don't have expectations, but what we're talking about is don't have unreasonable expectations. And as a matter of fact, there are some things that should not be deal breakers, and there are some things that should be deal breakers. Some things you can negotiate, some things you should absolutely not negotiate. When it comes to, unless you're really the reason why you want to marry a person is because of their physical attraction, then that is unnegotiable. But as Christians, that should not even be our main drive. Do you get? So sometimes,
sorry, I just wanted to chip in something. You want to marry a guy because he's a poet. So what if you get to what happens after you're married?
Exactly.
You'll probably use the poem and finish you at home. And if you're looking for a guy who is a poet, it might never be useful in your marriage. There are sometimes you just want to be quiet, or you're looking for a guy that is tall. He's very okay, but what would the tallness really do? So let's think about the end of it all, and when we are giving considerations to who and who not to marry.
And this is not to say that there are not times that you'd have the absolute, like the person you're drawing, like your dream,
what she's looking
exactly, but okay guys, but there are times that you just really have to negotiate some things and decide on which one weighs more, which one can I just absolutely not do without. Do you get? And as a matter of fact, the base of all of these things is just having God lead you, having the leading of God, and much more, knowing what is obtainable, having the right information, the right education about relationships. So guys, I don't want this video to be more than 10 minutes, so we're going to call it a day here, and we will see you guys again in the next video. If you're yet to subscribe or like the video or share, please do. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.